Welcome viewers back to the Eternal Cylinder, where our cute little blobs have stumbled into another Elder Cave, which typically means some kind of puzzle we have to solve. This one is kind of windy. It looks like there's some of these trees that let us float here. I'm afraid that'll make Tegwall less girthy. Shrink his pockets, so we're gonna let someone else do it. These things are pretty easy to pop open. We just have to shoot them against a wall, usually. And then that lets us ingest them. And the advantage of ingesting these things is that means we can float. Floating requires us to find geysers, and we hop up on these geysers and they lift us up. So this puzzle doesn't look too insolvable. It does look like there's a lot of different places we might want to have to go. We'll start out here. There's obviously a gate here we don't know how to open, and it looks like we have to figure out how to make Tegwall into a cube again. Or somebody. Maybe Tegwall wants to keep his chubby little body form. And someone else can cube up. There's the answer to cubing, so we'll get someone a cube, but we don't have to get in there yet. Looks like a receptacle there, but it is not. So we'll grab a couple of these cubes. Those will let somebody turn cube shape, but that doesn't get us to where we want to go just yet. So up here, we can't quite get on top of that. Maybe there's another geyser around the other side. It's not usually any danger. Not usually any danger to worry about in these places. There's where we want the cube. Maybe we'll hop to the next geyser. And then from here, seems pretty straightforward. That looks like something we can probably take. Yeah, look at that. We saw one of these earlier, but didn't manage to grab it. And then there's something here we can interact with. Ooh. That actually startled me. It's a sucker lobe. These growths develop on light-sensitive tubercles that are found only in caves. The purpose of the adhesive's surface is unclear. I'm guessing it makes
This time the discovery of a new statue and the knowledge it granted was not a surprise, but a welcome sign that there was someone waiting for the Trebhum. As soon as they completed the trials, of course, as was only appropriate.
Alright, I need somebody up here who can turn into a cube for us. Because I can't do it. I guess I can, but I won't be able to... Oh, there's someone. Alright, if we give you the cube, that means I can still float, right? And you should give us the healing one. There. And hopefully you get to keep your runes even though you're a cube. Very nice. In here, there's something glowing over here I want to check out. Probably nothing. And plenty of glitter. You know who's missing is Tegwall. There he is. Tegwall, I know you like to hold a bunch of stuff for us. Can you get all of these things? What is that you're carrying? Don't need that. Get all of these other things. Okay. There's a couple... Maybe those are minerals. Interesting that they don't... What was that? They're like pieces of ice that we can't do anything with. That's interesting. They don't go into our pockets like everything else does. So what are we doing in here? There's some ledges maybe. Yeah, we have to get up on that ledge somehow. Ah, here we are. It's like a broken bridge. Maybe there's something in this direction. There's a little friend. And a treasure chest. I guess we'll make some room for the treasure here. Ooh, what is that? Just some glowing mineral. We've seen that before, but never really done anything with it. We can help Grevip. We have room for one more. But still, not really clear what we're intending to do in here. It looks like I want to get up on that bridge somehow. There's definitely glitter on the end of it, so that's the goal. I'd expect to see like some way for us to fly here. Maybe if we had long legs on somebody? Don't think we do though. I'm not sure we're going to get anything from up here. Yeah, that's as high as we can get there. That's definitely a walkway. There's glitter at the end of it. But with no... Maybe the floating guy can do something? Okay, that was interesting. Not quite high enough though, is it? Maybe if you start out higher? No. Maybe if you start out on a cliff way over here. Okay, it does seem like that lets you go up a little bit. Yeah, you're definitely jumping higher than our other guys were. But does it get you anywhere useful? Hard to tell. Okay. Problem solved. And we can get up on this upper ledge over here. And maybe even up onto this higher one somehow. Maybe not. Okay, well, it's a new route at least. Ah, and definitely some high places to cross into. Whoa. And what is that? We don't have any room for that, so I'm gonna come back in a second. After giving this to somebody else. This is another balloon. All my Trebhum are falling off these high places. But yeah, let's get this glowy thing just in case. Oh, you know, it's just that mineral. We've seen these before. We don't need it. Yeah, I'd rather have that egg that lets us float. In fact, let's give that to you. And we might as well make another floater. Although, yeah, we might as well make another floater. Just in case. Up here looks like a place where, like, those plants were around that evil plant last time we came up to a place like this. We do have a mixer available. Oh, and what are, oh, these give us suction cup feet. Yeah, which seems reasonable thing to put on a floaty guy. Okay.
Deep in their memories, the Trebhum carried a fragment of knowledge about this temple. It had once been a place of learning, where wise Trebhum came to study the crystals, which... But the memory was incomplete.
Study the crystals, which... Hopefully we can figure it out. With our little suction feet. Whoops. Well, I wanted to jump down here anyway because there's glitter and water. Both of which are things we, as Trebhum, enjoy. There's some scary noises going on up there, though. Hopefully it's just the sound of these things moving. And let's go hook our feet onto the first platform here. What happens? Seek. Okay, and then jump, and we missed. Okay, this is going to be one of those puzzles. Whew, that was a close one. Alright, made it through the first half, it looks like. That wasn't so bad. So we could go up there, or we could go back this way. I think we're going to want to do both. Over this way is one of those wreaths that gives us, what does that give us? Like, second sight, maybe? Up on this end... this looks like we have to get across. We also want to get over there and eat up all that lovely glitter. So how are we doing this? We're going to run and jump on this thing and attach our feet to it while we're upside down. What are those? And do these feet hold indefinitely? That's the other question. Once we're past vertical, we should be able to detach and hop. Oof, and attach. Alright. And then, what are those? Can I suction on those? Doesn't really look like there's a reason to. It's a very strange traversal puzzle. Just patience. Patience is the key here, I think. Oh, which is one of my... Oh, that was close. One of the virtues I'm not really that well known for is patience. Honestly, I'm gonna throw away these mushrooms. Nobody else needs the sticky feet right now, and we'll grab this wreath. Pretty sure that gives us something useful. We have a lot of mutations already. Oops, what did I do? Okay. We have a lot of mutations already. I don't think I want to get rid of anything. I'm going to drop it. and we're gonna have you pick it up. Whoa. Whoa. Get... Ah, right. That's why. It's the mineral processor. Great. We definitely want that. Mineral processor is awesome. Turns rocks into glitter. And glitter has many, many uses. Alright, it looks like we opened a doorway. That's fantastic. I'm not sure what's going on there, that we keep getting like a popping noise. Okay, over here it looks like there's a couple different ways we could go. There's a elevator there, or we could go back for the bonus glitter here. I think we're gonna get the glitter first, which looks like it could take a while. Oops, don't fall off the edge. Alright, yeah, falling down there resets the entire puzzle. I'm gonna come back for the glitter because it looks like the glitter is probably secondary. What we really want to do here is hop onto these and make sure we don't get blasted off, I guess. Using the suction cups. Oh! It looks like furred skin keeps coming and going depending on exactly where it is we stand. And there's Vipo the Elder. We made it. So we'll try to go collect the glitter before we leave, but we're not going to do that until after we talk to Vipo. Well, hopefully tells us something good. Come on, Vipo. Why aren't you interacting with me? There we go.
The Elder was sad to hear the story of the Trebhum and their failed journey behind the cylinder. You have been through so much. I wish I did not have to place even greater burdens upon you. But we Trebhum are not meant to live in this cold and cruel place. You must continue your voyage. You must cross the waters and reach the ancient lands of the desert. There lies the only hope for our people. You see, we Trebhum once had the means to sing to the stars and build vessels that allowed us to dance in the heavens. Seek one of these floating palaces. They may be the key to finding salvation in these times of despair. Farewell, brave little ones. May we meet again someday in another world.
Phew, we had to sit through that without our fur, got all chilly. Let's go collect glitter. There looked like quite a bit of glitter for us to collect back there. Some down here even. Damn. Oh good, there's an elevator here. All was not lost. I find it odd that it can't decide if it wants the fur to be on me or not here. Okay, this area over here just looks like a bonus area maybe? So we're gonna give it a try, although possibly too hard for me based on the looks of it alone. Here we go. Okay. Not so bad. Alright, the first one cleared. Oh man, there was a unexpected obstacle. Alright, can we do these from this side? No. Alright, so we're gonna have to start from the very end, and it also looks like maybe we can't even get up from this side, so we're gonna have to do that whole side to get over there. Really? Seems kind of harsh, game. I was hoping we could do it from either side. Maybe we can hop on from this end. Yeah, okay. There's a way. There may be a way. I'm not sure if I can do it. It's kind of dark. Would help if we have the glow-in-the-dark ability over here. Alright, got the feet suctioned on. Let's get close to the middle. So it's giving us a nice amount of glitter here. Love how the family is just down there rooting us on. You can do it! I think I have 1 foot attached here. I do like the transparency on these things. It feels very natural, like how it kind of fades in, fades out. Oh, didn't think I was going to make that jump. One more time around. And I think the puzzle's complete. We're up to 12 minerals, which should be enough to get us an upgrade if we ever get back to another shrine. Okay, this place we still need to get across. I don't think there's an elevator at the far end. The jumping actually feels pretty good in this game, and a lot of 3D games, like three-dimensional platforming, is really hard because it's very difficult to judge the distances involved. This game, you know, it's still 3D platforming, so I'm not the hugest fan, but it's done pretty well, and so far the platforming aspect is very light. Like, these jumps are pretty much not that difficult for platforming. You just have to be patient. Make sure to use your suction cups. Plus we kind of have the floating ability that helps a lot. Okay, we're out of here. I didn't see anything else in the Elder's little zone here. So maybe some little foods we can eat, like this. Just to get some water. There's a chest. We will use the chest. Great, and it's a whole food. We have 2 of those now, so we're overstocked on food, which is nice. And that's the first time we've actually been able to stand up next to a live elder. I didn't really take advantage of it, I guess. Exiting the cave. Here we go. Okay, we're back where the dragon was, but the dragon's gone. We were on the other side. I'm not sure. The map says we're right near the edge and there's a tower ahead, so the edge is probably that way, yes. Let's get out this side. There is some interesting stuff down there. Those plants, we've never seen anything like it. That guy's snufflorping them up though. Wow. Let's see, do any of you have analytical eyes? I thought we had analytical stuff. Maybe not. Alright, Greg Wimu, let's hop down there and grab those. Or not. It looks like we can't. Okay, unexpected. That's the entrance. We used that already. Came out a different way. Whoa, this is different. There are flowers on this one, but yes, we can get them. Great. It's just food. We are gonna run from that guy. We're doing okay in the cold. There was an incubator down there. I don't think we saw an... Oh, there's an egg. Could rescue the egg. I'm not really sure what advantage more Trebhum really gives us at this stage. But you know what? If we don't rescue him, he's just gonna get squashed, right? So, might as well give him a chance. And look at that, it's Vawu, our final group member. We could get one more, I think. Oh, and he's alive just in time to run. Everybody run. You're running the wrong way, buddy. Alright, let's see what this stuff does. It's just food, it looks like. It doesn't do anything special. And over here we have another Trebhum hut with Wegru. We don't have room for you. Sorry, Wegru. You're gonna get squashed. Okay, consulting the map. It looks like we kind of want to go between those two chasms. So let's head over to the left here. Or the west. And looking at the map. And where that tower is. It looks like just skirting this, a slight left shift and we'll be there. Was there anything else we needed to do? No, there was a resurrection back there, but we're not going to take advantage of this. And I think we're ready to go. So let's do this. Here we go. Okay. Bound to get a little sketchy in here because we saw gas-filled canyons on the map and we want to skirt between them. So let's be careful. And we made it. Jeez. What was that noise? I don't know. Everybody made it? Everybody made it. Hop off to the other side. Okay, other side. I'm guessing that this is going to be a lightning round. Whether it is or not, we'll be ready. No, there's a shrine there, so it shouldn't be. This should stop. So we should be able to safely head to this shrine right here. Yeah. And we'll take care of it. We have plenty of glitter, so this shrine should give us some good bonuses. I guess we're gonna go for more stamina if possible. And taking a look at our map from here, looks like we have to go around that lake. That definitely gonna be a ride that a little more stamina would help with. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the flyover. That's what that noise is. Let's go into the Trebhum Shrine and hopefully buy some stamina. Maybe we'll get a recording from an old Trebhum. Here we are. We did.
The projection shared a new recipe with the Trebhum,
Looks like
which could protect them from the cruel light of their enemies.
Looks like maybe analytical eyes. Inflatable body, good. Balloon-like body allows a Trebhum to float in the air at will. So we have permanent inflatable body. As soon as we get some mutations, we will track that. This one, analytical eyes we're also getting. Nice. We got 2 from this one. We'll have to get both of these before we advance, if possible. We just need... that one looks easy. This one we need to break open one of those ball guys. Glorp balls. Glick ball. Cool. So analytical eyes, probably important, but I think inflatable body is more important. Can we track them both? No, it's one at a time. We'll do that. I'm guessing we also want to up our leadership. I think this last leadership will max it out. Take 7, we have 12.9. We'll upgrade that. No, we can get it one more time. Interesting. I like having a big group with us, even though, you know, it's probably not necessary. I don't know. Next, we probably want stamina, which is really what I should have gone with first. We have 8 left. I think we're going to need 9 for another point in stamina. Let's see. Stamina needs 9. We have 8.2. We also have somebody who can process minerals, so we'll make sure to do that as well. 9 though, that gives it to us. We're gonna take the stamina. Level 3 stamina. And we'll need 11 points for the next one. Okay, let's get the mineral processing going and get out of here. We might need somebody who can float to actually get these. And spit them down, I guess, into the center here.
The apparition spoke to the Trebhum. Do not leave this cave without extracting its riches, it said. The walls hide valuable minerals necessary for our recipes and other important matters. Now, while the common Trebhum has no way of processing them, our crafty ancestors created a mutation capable of performing such a task. The apparition faded, and the Trebhum was sad. It was almost like losing one of their elders.
Oh. Alright, well, it eventually hints you that you can do mineral processing if you haven't figured it out by yourself this time, I guess. So let's make sure we get everything. And I don't think the mineral processing will give us enough points to unlock anything else. It's possible it does, though. Let's see, where's the mineral processor guy? There you are, get over here. You can drop a bunch of this stuff. Well, you can eat these. You can actually spit this out. Oops. Get back here, spit this out. Nope, this. And this. And then, yeah, you might as well grab those. And then, let's see, you had a bunch of minerals you could give him. Oops. Alright, the water one, we don't need so much. Foods we don't need, but all of these minerals are worth getting because those will give us more glitter. There's even one back here that's stuck. We're doing pretty well. Got a lot of them. Alright, there's a bunch more over here, but I think they might be too high to grab. Yeah, maybe if we had floaties. Nope, even floating, it's too hard to grab. Okay, I think that means we're out of here. Let's hold on a moment and see what happens as we process these. How much do a single one process into? It's hard to tell for sure. I don't think it's a full... Wow, there's a bunch here we missed. Don't think it's a full mineral per rock. And it takes a while. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do actually, since it's been a good amount of time for this episode already, is I'm gonna end it here. I'm just gonna sit in this cave and let all the processing happen here. And I'll pick up the next episode after we wait for all of this Trebhum's processing to complete. And it'll feel continuous to everybody but me. So here we go. I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And next time we'll have a lot more glitter. Bye for now.